Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I will be making a very famous and traditional Hungarian comfort food called Chicken Paprikash. What is Chicken Paprikash? Well, Chicken Paprikash is a chicken cooked in a sauce loaded with paprika and sour cream. It is a very comforting dish and easy practical dinner. Since I'm a big fan of pressure cooking, I will be making this dish in Instant Pot, which will save me about 30 minutes of cooking time compared to a traditional method. Paprikash could be served with egg noodles, mashed potatoes, dumplings or rice. Since the recipe called for lots of paprika, hence the name, it's a key to use quality and fresh paprika. Don't use the one you had on a spice rack for the past 3 years. Can you make this dish spicy? Well, it's not traditional, but sure, why not? Add some hot and smoked paprika as well, if you like. In my video, I'll also include some useful cooking tips which you can use for other recipes. Okay, let's get it done. You can find a list of ingredients in the description of this video. Step number 1. Dice onions and mince garlic. Tip number 1. Onion cutting technique. Cut stem side of the onion. Cut the onion in half, slicing downwards through the root, then peel. Lay the onion half flat, slicing horizontally, leave the root intact. Cut 5-6 vertical slices into each half, leaving the root intact. And finally, slice across those cuts to dice. Season chicken with salt and pepper. Tip number 2. I recommend seasoning on the wax paper, it's a lot easier to clean up. Turn on Instant Pot on sauté mode, add a little bit of oil and brown chicken on both sides. Tip number 3. Use high heat oil such as avocado or canola oil. Also, always start with the skin side down, it will give you a crispier sear. Sear for 3 to 4 minutes on each side. Also, don't overcrowd the pot, sear it in multiple batches. Take out the chicken in a separate plate, add a little bit of oil if needed, and sauté onions for 3 to 4 minutes, or until translucent. Then stir in garlic and tomato paste and cook for another minute. Tip number 4. After sautéing and before pressure cooking, we always need to deglaze the Instant Pot. Add 1.5 cup of chicken broth or other liquid, and using a silicone or wooden spatula, scrub everything from the bottom. This step will help to avoid the burn message on the Instant Pot. Now, you can turn off sauté mode. Remember to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss my weekly cooking inspirations. Also, like, share and comment, it will help a lot to support my channel. Alright, step number 2. Add paprika. Make sure to use fresh, high-quality paprika, since it is the main ingredient of this dish. Ideally, try to find the sweet Hungarian paprika, which has a nice, rich, sweet pepper flavor. It is not traditional, but I like to make this dish a bit spicy, by adding some hot and smoked paprika and even some red pepper flakes. But this is optional. Now add chicken broth and place chicken back into the pot. Close the lid and set Instant Pot to 15 minutes on high pressure. Once cook time ends, allow natural release for 10 minutes, then remove remaining pressure and open up the lid. Step number 3. Take the chicken out to the serving plate. Taste the sauce to see if it needs more salt or pepper. Now we need to thicken the sauce. Mix 2 tablespoons of cornstarch with 2 tablespoons of cold water. Mix it well and add it to the Instant Pot. Turn on sauté mode and let it simmer for about 3 to 5 minutes or until sauce thickens. Tip number 5. Cornstarch has twice the thickening power than flour and doesn't have a distinctive taste. As a result, with cornstarch you will need to simmer the sauce for less time than with flour. Turn off sauté mode and stir in 1 cup of room temperature sour cream, right before serving. You can serve it with egg noodles or mashed potatoes. I found these noodles in Trader Joe's which kind of look like a Hungarian dumplings. And if you like this recipe, check out my collection of easy Instant Pot recipes on my channel. click on the next video on your screen. I hope you like this recipe. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.